Crocodile versus Python.
The root of the matter is called stupidity. Stupidity or stupidity is the most dangerous disease. Is the cause of everything for yourself and maybe make the environment worse. It's a lot of stupid. In part because it's hereditary. The way I see it, I guess. Early capital or lack thereof. It could also be because his parents were poor people, so his nutritional intake as a child, under 5 years of age, was inadequate, so his brain quality was not developing properly. Adverse circumstances also contribute to a person's character.
Why the birth of disadvantaged parents? Why was it born in a bad environment? Because it's her karma or it's her own that defines her. Her good or bad traits are also determined by her own karma.
Why do some religious people behave worse than non-believers? It was none other than stupidity or stupidity that caused it. Why is it blind or short-sighted? Again, it is the stupid or delusional cause. Being foolish, he could be frightened by others or by his own religious teachers over hellfire and promises of the pleasures of heaven. So even in this case, the teacher is slightly less intelligent. This condition persists for generations. Many things nowadays have not changed for the better. It is foolish to be convinced that he is in the right state of mind and indiscretion, not understanding the thoughts and opinions of others. It is the instigator of narrow bigots, or even more extreme terms of blind bigots. Being blind is like being an idiot or a moron, heavier than just being stupid, in other cases is said to be delusional.
The religious person should be smarter, at least wiser than the atheistic, because it should be able to answer the difficult questions put forth by the pagans regarding his religion or beliefs. Answer questions kindly, not angrily.
Showing anger leads to chaos. Instead, it will be labeled as saying that religion does not make people better but, rather, does make people violent and violent. Examples are many. People have been exemplified by so-called religious figures and by people's role models. Explain the truth or explain what he believes it should be as discreet as possible, as gracious as possible. If it were not, then it might be derogatory, because of a quick temper, perhaps because the answer or argument was weak, not strong, let alone convincing.
If you don't convince him it's okay to believe, it's okay to believe. If others are not sure whether to smile, if they are not welcome to believe, others are atheists if that is their choice.
Stay with me during his behavior is fine, why not? What the world needs is kindness and security, not chaos. Either the consequence, the right or wrong choice, the risk becomes each one's responsibility, not someone else's. The justice of the universe is real. That religion is good news. Good news or faith is vast and far from the same. Because there are so many and not at all, then there should be togetherness, there should be mutual respect and mutual respect for other faiths.
Don't be self-righteous. All have their own truth, or rather their own good, although there are some differences, but the point is the same. Goodness, differences are only natural, do not all have to be the same.
Nothing in the world is the same, it makes a difference, if so, why does it matter? Fingerprints are not the same, the twins are not the exact same physique and behavior. There are two classes of religion. The first class is the celestial or Abrahamic religion, or the revelatory or heavenly religion. The second class is the Ardi or Earth's religion.
Abrahamic's religion is believed by believers of each religion as its source in revelation, or the word of the Lord, transmitted to each religious bearer through an angel's medium, or perhaps through a dream.
In that case, of course, I don't know exactly. The Earth's religion, on the other hand, is its source. Choosing which religion of revelation or which of the earth, it is essentially a conformity, based on reason or logic. You might want to look into the teachings of other religions first, where they come from, whether in books or online. Are there any valid eyewitnesses or witnesses when the Lord reveals His inspiration to religious bearers? It may be that the beast itself, or the creature of forgetfulness far above us humans who speaks, not God. Remember that God is not a being who can only walk around or speak as we are. Since the choices of religion are all set in accordance with common sense, yes, the value and respect of each other's choices, do not be condemned for what is essentially common sense. Why is religion called faith? Because religion is a lot, and like I said, it was different. Please believe which one is the right one. Please believe the word of God to which religious carrier or to which of earth's religious teachings is the most right. Since it is possible before choosing, each one has gone around looking for information, has asked the best. And don't be like a frog in a shell, unwilling to poke around.
Finally, self-righteous. At last the result is speech of hate, screaming, and confusion.
Thus the video, entitled The Root of the Matter, is called Foolishness or Indiscretion. May be useful. If you do not agree with the description in this video, please offer suggestions and comments.
And to those of you who are watching this video through it, I'd like to say thank you very much. Until we meet again in another video on this channel, on channel hermanuhadi, on YouTube.
May you always be healthy, be eager to live a life of peace, have a passion for virtue, and always be happy. Bye-bye.
Number 12. Crocodile versus Python. Pythons may encircle and suffocate large prey by enveloping it with their muscular bodies. The work of eradicating a massive, dangerous predator such as a freshwater crocodile is only half done. The other half is devouring it. This python is on the lookout for trouble as it approaches a crocodile guarding its eggs. The crocodile snaps on its head without hesitation as it dives in head first, but two young men intervene and drag the python away. They try to catch the crocodile, but it manages to elude them. In this video, this huge crocodile is chopping up this python, so it's obvious it's having a snake on the grill for dinner. Judging by the size of this crocodile, I don't think the python had any chance of winning this battle. Another python bites the dust as a crocodile pulls it into its mouth. Unless pythons get a good stranglehold on crocodiles, it is very difficult for them to overpower the huge reptiles. Number 11. Leopard versus Buffalo. Leopards are excellent and secretive hunters with formidable jaws, but they are hardly colossal felines. It would be difficult for a lion to take on an adult buffalo, so it chooses to attack a tiny calf that is more in its league. It almost looks like it wants to kiss the calf when it finally grabs it. It's done in such a delicate manner. A leopard subadult male was relaxing near a lake. He decides to roam around after some time to find something intriguing to eat. He finds the right occasion to eat the perfect lunch a few moments later. A mother buffalo and her newborn calf take a direct path to the lake's edge. From afar, the leopard notices the chance and begins hunting the prey. It goes all out to bring down the calf when he gets close enough for a surprise ambush. The novice leopard seizes the calf from the forehead rather than the throat. As a result, the large mama buffalo has a chance to save her young, and she does exactly that as she rams into the small leopard to drive him away. The leopard has a buffalo calf in its grasp, but it can't seem to hold on to it. This little guy keeps slipping away from the cat's grip. Number 10. Tiger attack. The video you're about to see is insane. A huge tiger is trying to finish off a wild boar, but a crocodile wants a piece of the action, and it walks right up to the tiger to bite it. The tiger avoids being bitten and continues to choke the boar. The crocodile is impressed by the way the tiger handles the kill and prefers watching the show. This tiger just hunted a baby deer and is now picking it off the ground. It's quite small, so I don't think it's going to fill this big tiger's tummy for very long. In this video, this tiger tackles a much larger deer and has no problem bringing it down. The deer remains stoic and doesn't resist much, accepting the fact that these are its last moments on Earth. Except when a mother sloth bear is guarding her young, tigers have an easier time with sloth bears. Watch as this mother fights this tiger as if it were the final day of her life. And this isn't a small struggle. The bear tries so hard to bring it to the tiger that he eventually quits and thinks to himself, "This is way too much of a bother." Finally, this tiger sneaks up on a crocodile from behind and hops on its back. There isn't much the crocodile can do at this point except try to shake the tiger off its back. However, the tiger weighs well over 600 pounds, so it won't be easy, and when the tiger sinks his teeth into the crocodile's neck, things will get much harder for the reptile.